It has been a long road to this point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show. And it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Toronto Blue Jays.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's a look at Joe Maddon's lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Jose Fernandez gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, they were real happy with his last start. Got into the 7th inning. He kept the other team at bay and got his ball club to win. They'll take that same sort of effort here.
And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Bautista will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. At the plate, Dexter Fowler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Anthony Rizzo takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Chris Bryant set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance out of Nolan Arenado. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. And don't give him anything he can drive.
Lorenzo Cain stands in as he looks at ball one here. Flying toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting second.
Striding into the box, Jung Ho Kang. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lester sets. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. To short, hit hard. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
A 1-0 delivery. This is hit high and deep out to left. Bryant looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 3-run shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. His first homer so far in the series. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Batting fourth.
Standing in now, Jose Bautista. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Matt Carpenter steps in now.
Matt Carpenter.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Carpenter is retired, 2 down now. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now for the first time here in this World Series, and he's a guy this club really needs to get going.
Yeah, it's been a tough October for him so far. He just seemed a little overmatched in the games that we've watched. It looks like he's just trying too hard, and sometimes that just puts more pressure on you.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rizzo is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Ben Zobrist will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Addison Russell comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that two-seamer running in.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Jorge Soler will step in now as the designated hitter here in the World Series.
Yeah, and thanks to the American League's win in the All-Star game, we're going to have a DH in games 1, 2, 6, and 7. So maybe a chance for a little more offense than they're normally accustomed to.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Nolan Arenado strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Lester into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Troy Tulowitzki digs in here for his first appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Fowler. 1 out. Lorenzo Cain will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, a lot of guys are trying to pull everything when they get up to the plate. He went the opposite way and really paid off for him.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
And that curveball is normally one of his best pitches. He just hasn't had a great feel for it so far.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now. Jung Ho Gong gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Now both runners are breaking. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top by a... Leading off the inning, Miguel Montero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up to first. Taken in by Carpenter, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Tommy La Stella ready to take his first cuts here. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down. Jason Hayward will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. they haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Miguel Cabrera digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Fowler moves over. 1 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jose Bautista. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Lester has his target, ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Yeah, not only does Bautista hit for power, he's very disciplined up there at the plate. He's really a tough out.
He's not going to go out of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out, and that's something that you just don't often see from a big home run guy.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Fowler is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Matt Carpenter is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow. Leading off the inning, Dexter Fowler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Line drive to center field, and a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs. Anthony Rizzo comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he is in there. Chris Bryant will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
On to Carpenter. It's in time. A double play.
The second baseman, number 18.
Ben Zobrist is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he lays off there 1-0.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, number 27.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Bryant ranging back. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 28.
Nolan Arenado will dig in. He singled his first time around. Lester gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Hayward. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The catcher, number 3.
Derek Norris, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Taken in by Zobrist. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just Addison Russell will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Jorge Soler is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The batter, catcher
Miguel Montero will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Tommy La Stella will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. In there, no balls and a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Now, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A swinging bunt to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Troy Tulowitzki will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 6.
Lorenzo Cain will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting,
Jung Ho Gong will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. In the air now, out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3. Jason Hayward will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Dexter Fowler will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Bautista, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. On the move is Bautista. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen.
Now batting, left fielder.
So stepping in, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
The second baseman.
Ben Zobrist will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Addison Russell will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Hot shot to third. To second for 1. And he won't try for more than that as he's taken out pretty hard that time.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jorge Soler stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Miguel Cabrera will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Bautista.
Into the seats, 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Matt Carpenter will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
And it's quickly 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Miguel Montero is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Toby Cervantes is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Miguel Montero steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Got him. Into the box now, Tommy LaStella. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, strike one. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And another foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder
Jason Hayward is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. The danger. And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
Oh, one thing you can say about this guy, he doesn't hit many fence scrapers. I mean, look where this thing comes down. There aren't too many guys that are going to visit that area of the yard. That is way out of here.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Ball one.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
Lester's ready. 2-2 pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Derek Norris.
Derek Norris digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Driven out to deep left center field. Back goes Fowler, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. Justin Grimm will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Lorenzo Cain takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Jung Ho Kang gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Adrian Gonzalez We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Pitch outside, the throw, and no throw as he'll just hang on to it. He pulls this one into right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 4-3 Toronto. Adrian Gonzalez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Dexter Fowler will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Shinwei Sao will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Dexter Fowler is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looped out towards short. But there to take it in is Tulowitzki, and that's the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Hit in the air to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
Sent on the ground out to second. Carpenter has it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Miguel Cabrera strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Russell. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Jose Bautista. He singled his last time up. David Peralta will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Bryant. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Matt Carpenter stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Belted high in the air out to left. Bryant racing back. Still going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 4 pitches. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. David Peralta will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Striding in to start the 9th, Ben Zobrist, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Roberto Ozuna is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Ben Zobrist is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop
Addison Russell stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And a fast fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays have started this World Series on the right foot. They're victorious here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top 4-3. Good night from Toronto.